This is a question on radioactivity, and you're given that there's a table that shows the count rate recorded by a GM tube with different materials inserted between the source and the GM tube. Let's say this is the source of the radioactive material, and this is the GM tube, which is the detector that gives you the count rate per minute. Now, the first row of the table here says that there's no material inserted, so what you are receiving basically is purely from the radioactive source plus the background radiation. The fact that the question give you background radiation, that means to say these values here includes the background radiation, so you receive 988 counts per minute. All right, so now let's start with a piece of paper. If you put a piece of paper here, and from theory you should know that your alpha particles will be blocked by a piece of paper of your skin. So you know that there's a drop. Okay, since there's a drop, that means to say there's presence of alpha particles emission. Next, if you were to replace this paper with 5 mm of aluminum sheet, and you learn from your theory, aluminum sheet can block the beta. Okay, of course it can block the beta, definitely can block the alpha also. So since there is a drop from 456 to 28, that means to say there is presence of beta emission. All right, so now the next one is, what if you put a thick lead sheet or a few meter of concrete? You know that this is enough to block gamma rays. So some students may think that 28 to 27 there is a decrease, so should I consider there's a presence of gamma? The answer is no, because 28, 27, or even the 25 here, you should know that the radioactive decay is a random and spontaneous process. Am I right? So it actually fluctuates even for the background radiation. All right, when they put that 25, it does not mean that it is always constant 25. Sometimes it can go to 28, 26, 24, 23, 25, 21. So if you average out, that is the background radiation. That means to say the fact that these two values are so close together, you can assume that this is the same as the background radiation. So that means to say the emission that you have is only alpha and beta particles. Okay, so I hope you understand now. Thank you.